content.
Hi guys, my name's Tahira and I'm from the QH, and today I'll be interviewing the lovely Otis, VP of Harrow, for his 6-month Sabbaversary. Hi Otis, happy Sabbaversary. How are you today?
I'm alright, thank you.
So you stated in your manifesto that you can improve the university, and I quote, through your untiring work ethic and dedication. Do you think so far in 6 months you've done so, or you're on track of doing so?
Well, I would like to go back and change that quote and say tiring work ethic, because it is very tiring. I think what I have changed for sure is the students' experience at university. I think changing the university itself is quite difficult, but the experience is really why I ran, to change their experience for the better. I think I'm on track for the majority of my manifesto points, and those which I'm not are because of barriers that have come up which I wasn't aware of before I was in the position.
So you're big on going out, listening and learning from students. How often do you collect feedback from students, and through what means?
So every week we go out and goal. So go out and listen, go out and learn. So that's once a month. We do it in Harrow, and in Harrow for 3 hours on a Friday, we go out and say, hey, what do you want us to do? How are we doing? And we get feedback like that. So just going out one-to-one with students. Feedback comes in loads of different ways. And goaling is great, obviously that's like the main one, but even just chatting to students every day.
What made you want to get an SU card, and has it been effective?
Well, initially I didn't think I want a cart. I just wanted some sort of pod in the forum, some sort of contact point for students to see the Students' Union and be able to ask questions. The office last year always had closed doors, it was quite intimidating and scary. So we made sure that we have an open door policy now, but we also have this contact point. The idea was basically to have this podium, have this platform in the forum for students to come over and ask any queries, questions that maybe they wouldn't want to go into an office to ask. Like, it's too much to ask, oh, do you know where this lecturer is, or this teacher, or can I get a leaflet? It's all out here now, so people don't even have to ask questions. They come pick something up, or can ask the odd question here and there. And for me, it's worked. We'll see what the stats say, but hopefully if more people will use it, then it'll be a great success.
Has the role of VP Harrow been what you expected?
No, is a simple answer. Yeah, it's been different to what I thought it would be. Good and bad ways. I mean, I can't believe how much I'm arguing about just changing toilet signs with the university and having to explain why. So no, it hasn't. It's been a lot more work, and I thought I'd be partying more on Friday nights, but I'm actually just in my flat in bed replying to emails. So it's a lot different to what I did expect.
I'm sure everyone has seen your debut to the rap industry through your Student Switch Off video. So what other means have you taken to promote your sustainability campaign? So
we've got 4 main sustainability projects that we're trying to push out. A number of students involved already, like trying to help. So they are reducing the amount of food waste and looking at sustainable foods. They are looking at sustainable energy sources, so maybe looking into solar panels. Unnecessary waste production, so instead of looking more on the recycling of paper, I'd be using less paper printing, and making students aware that that's much more effective than recycling, although recycling is good as well. And then the last project would be looking at divesting from the use of fossil fuels as energy, and then looking where to reinvest.
How do you hope to implement your ideas?
So we just got this focus group together. I've just come back from a sustainability summit in Bristol, and kind of gathered a lot of ideas from there, and now I've got quite a few connections in the National Union of Students who can help us, because I've not really been that involved with sustainability stuff before this role. I found an interest in it and wanted to just run with it, but because I don't have the expertise, I've had to learn a lot. But now I've got those contacts and learned a lot more.
How is the sabbatical team working this year to integrate students of Harrow campus with the ones of Central?
We've got a lot more events that we're running here, so like elections. Both the elections will be here, unless plans change, but I'm sure they will. But yeah, so I think we're also just advertising a lot more of what is on offer in the Students' Union, to those in Harrow and those in Central London, so they know about each other. So it's not just one way, I don't think. I think it's both ways.
What do you hope your legacy of VP Harrow will be?
Well, they're probably going to think he's some crazy loony rapper who built a car. I don't know. That's probably what they will think. What I would like to hope they think is, and somebody who's doing his best and making changes, but also a friendly face and somebody who's happy to kind of do anything.
So last question from me. What one piece of advice would you give to students running for VP Harrow?
Don't. No, I'm joking. I would say don't if you're doing it for the money. If you're thinking about it because it'll look good on your CV for the money, because it's fun, that's not what you should be doing. You should only run if you really care about actually making changes for the better of you, essentially, coming in as a fresh new person and having a good experience at university.